Welcome to the studios and also to the site where we create. This is Sylvester, the shiny one, as it before you appears before you on the screen. I am Sylvester Kwesibekwe. I've told you the music. The one who was born January 26, 24, 01, 1988. You can find also with the 87 and 80, all of that. This is just one person's birth that comes with the return, midnight. That 11th hour midnight is the only hour we can return with the light. If not, when you see the sun, when the sun appear before you, you will cease to be the one that come at the right time. Even though that coming that you have to come with the sun is also what? Right one. But that, what will happen is, you will be called by the day sun. It will affect you in many ways. But that, if you are already the one who is to come and you are the one giving birth, that one it won't affect anything. But if it's the first time, like millennium return, how we came, that one you have to come in the night, midnight. That's why it is named after ourselves 7-11. 7-11. That name could not just be a name, as the ones who chose the name, is this they have always searched for. And when it comes, it won't be with any other person than what? The truth. And the truth is what? Not with our enemies. So if there is enemy, let's find out. At the site, I've had a preparation where we have what? Somebody very special. And what is the person like? We are going to be at the site. And at the site, here, watch carefully. There have to be a reason for the site. This is, I'm developing an estate. Watch carefully. Now, you see that, let's say if I have to build just one of these and present to you or take you around, now I'm building like how I can have a vast, let's say, vast platform or field. And on that field, I'm designing, let's say, various. How is it various? This is a 4 main bedroom apartment, which is not, this time we don't call it apartment, which is an empire. So I told you it's an empire that when I put it on right now, you have to know how it's going to be from the start to its finish in any level, according to it works. Now watch carefully. The whole of this day, I have reserved myself in the hole. So coming out of the row or the hole, I am saying I have to come out of myself. That if I'm dropping or coming out, that I'll personally be myself. That for my coming out should be the healing to those who find the good of it according to the soul. You know, according to the souls and suits, that you may find that which you are searching for. Indeed, means you are on the path doing practicality. You won't defile yourself thinking you ever made it this. I'm not that person. I'm not that person who came giving the place of a spoil to the Lord's place. No. I came from the royal. I honor my royalty as a warrior empire, walk and war against whatever is in right with the Lord. You have to do that. You have to know this. We've been brothers quite a number of hours today. What time should I give you? I must give you. I want to eat also whilst we are on the live site right there. You see what it is? Look at the arrangement. Even you see with the path and the pavement and the road nature that leads to the garage, you see that it's more like you are seeing 77 over here. And when it comes to this side also, you're going to see 70 because they are what? Let's say 4 things. And the same design. You see that, right? That's what I'm saying. Hold it right there. So when we finding it in that very situation, it will be, as I've also called it, that we cannot fail or fake it when the Lord indeed is a mighty one who said he called you according to his name. Now let's watch. I told you that if I had to have something to eat, can't you see my skin when the light is as any color? We have to see it like that. Are you not seeing myself? What beauty. Have I not shown you so much of what you need, the uniqueness, and when it comes to transformation light, I have been. You don't give us food, and I'm changing, and you are the one calling us by the name of different gods. As the Bible even says what? For some of them he shall call them by his own name. And that we are being called, many of them doing it to one person. You don't know what it is. How your God look like. When you are calling your God's name, or you are calling us by the name of your God, or when we come, you are claiming now your spirit is saying you know the name of your God, or your force, or your deity, or your creator. However, I am not that person who physically created you. It's a belief and spirit leading you to do. But that which you do, you don't know it. I'm sitting here and I have to eat. Watch here. I have to eat. What? Is it food? Okay. Do I eat? So if you have a wise dominion and your wealth is to give, and you give to the wrong, and I also eat, and they are telling you I am not the person who eats, but I'm not living, what is it? Who can transfer to the living one? Is it food Or do we work and have no food? So you to be judged in the Lord. If we truly have not known the Lord or the true self that came, and we'll be able to make it happen according to his word. Am I sitting or I don't sit? Do you see the robot in the form like this? So that you are not looking at the one who created him also to sit. Then I'm myself who created myself. That's why I say myself. The Messiah. The Messiah. That when I told you May means what? The 1000 M. Then the A is also another code. If I come and decode it into real text, you have to see many things you have never been told. What you have never seen before is not a prophecy. Because what is beyond the prophecy is that you have never been told before some of these things. What carefully do I eat? Do I really eat? At least I have to put this in there. And you are saying that they should say that you are the one calculating my wealth. When will you fulfill the prophecy that the Lord gave us billions and trillions for my vision and mission? If I'm the one developing a estate, are you the one to build it for me? No. Except if maybe you have one house and budget, which you want to say, oh, maybe, oh, can I draw for you a plan like this? Or in the Lord, let's see the vision of your home, how you are and the nature of the home, so that it will not work against you. There, I can build for you. Let's say when I give you the plan and you go look for a contractor who can build, I don't have an issue with it. But that, mostly, those who draw the plans, they wish that they will build for you because it's spirit to spirit complete. So if you are, let's say, under one person, whatever or whatsoever you have to do, everything must be under his direction and guidance. It can't be that he giving you, oh, this is the best person for you to go match. No. It is best for himself that you are living with. Do you understand that? Can't you see that you are making us grown too different than our true self? Can't you see the true face in the close look? Am I shining? Am I not shining? No, is the light reflecting? How do you say it? That's my true self. Flesh is there that never rot in the war and death many days. That I told you many days. Many days going through no food day, night, and night. That's it. I prove if I be the person. Of course, you cannot know my destiny. Where the prophets have called it. What are you saying the Lord is saying? He's just threatening. And I'll tell you, look, I will not fall for it because when I do it's a news that, oh, I have done it for the first time. And I have a license to do it. Why? The Lord prophesied, I will touch you. Or I'll give birth. So if I touch a woman, I have not sinned. You, the spirit, that prophesy cannot be judging this flesh. And you, the flesh that the spirit used to judge, you can also not, you can only watch over it to nurture it. Let's see how you keep a prophecy, or if the Lord give you to tell somebody, a great person, is they should carry in mind that the Lord gave you a message of a great one to tell him his intention and vision for him. Because that person may be working and may not even have time in a certain way, like you are sleeping and you have a vision. What if I'm working? Then many ways you can communicate. But one of which is what? Communicating through you to tell us. Don't see my own prophecy. I'm not a baby, okay? So I'm not the one playing somebody's name, and I don't have to. I understand the lyrics and the fashion. That's why I don't give you the same name that we have had to go by. And the same name that is expired, I don't have to use it. There are some of the names they are expired because they are not working, they are not life in it. I am the life, that's why I know what is life. If they claim they are life, let them put life in their name. Let them not rob it from somebody. I created it. I am telling you on authority, I created what I am. Who I am and whatsoever I am that I'm explaining, I am myself. I'm not putting anybody's music background here. I am not listening to anybody's music. I'm not giving you music of somebody. I'm saying that I carry not your kind of lifestyle because you don't live the life up to standard. I will see what I'm doing. This is a hot. As you see it, so indeed, I've been building it. I don't have to be shouting. However, I'm just making sure that we get it as it is. I have coded the color that we will need. Look at the environment and the colors. And that if I should flood this whole place and make a path again, then you will look at it in the most design. That is that if you should have wall, that kind of wall that it will be, won't be the kind of wall you know. It will be rather security, door, and many things, however, like in an open place. Because already this is a contained personality and empire that contains most of the secret. It's not an open yard where you want to say, oh, it's open to your room. Even in the light, you want people to even see that you are around. That's it. or something should reason with you. We command any unclean spirit that does not agree with us, we command it out. Now let me put a roof on this for you to see what I'm saying. That if you should look at the geographical point of this as I communicate it, watch carefully what it's going to be. Now let's look at the flow. You see the block nature of this? That's a flow. That if it's continuous, let's say 3, 4, whatever, that's it. So this one basically, it was given for 4, and I'm the only one who have built a 4 on this note when I have gotten it introduced to it. Who would introduce to us? Myself. My own spirit searched for what I need, and when I saw it, oh, there are some of these things I've even used it before. I've used it, but I didn't actually develop it as I'm using it now. Many years back, I know it. Of course, I know some of this things for even voucher creation and many things. Invoicing and that. Those ones are there like that. And this is where we now see the spatial works. You see this one too? You see that this and this, they are the same block. Look at it in nature. Look at it. And this one there, you see what it does? It's very real to this one, different. So they are this. So this and this are pair of the same nature, but the same room sizes. Like the same room size, everything. However, the design comes with a special look again. You see that this one is the same as this. But the same room size, the numbers, whatever. This one is also the same as this one. So let's put roof on this and see what you probably watch. Let's see that happen live right there. Okay. So if I should put roof on each of these with the different colors or the nature of roof, there you know I have finished already. But if I want to make it like 2-story, 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 then you see the nature of what? Appearance and light and character that we're going to have. It means to have, let's say, spread 4 of these empire on earth or mansions. This empire mansion, if I should spread it, that which will take, let's say, 8, we can put it in 4. But the architecture will determine what level and what it is strength and how it should put so that it won't fail the main purpose. Then the 4 to 8 places, now 8 to 4 places. Do you understand that? 2 in 1, 2 in 1. Then we have had a space. This is a reason. Also, to have, let's say, 16 homes, we can have it in what? 8 homes. That is one, like field, it should be 8. Containing many. So that's even what calls for some of them in US, that you can have this down floor as your home, somebody also on top as his home, and like that, just like that. So we decree and take any falsehood and unclean death out of the flesh, as the Lord will agree to doing if it's wrong. I'm the one telling you, I don't produce or I do not produce any sickness or any ailment. I am not called a curse, so I don't bring curse to the Lord. So if I'm the one healing and the Lord bringing curse or something opposite through humanity, then I'm the one taking the reactions and telling you what I go through. It's in your part. I'm also living an area. You are saying that the Lord is to prophesy only, but not to do it. Is it all right to see yourself do the writing? So I'm doing it. Watch my face work. Can't you see my forehead? Look. Can't you see it? Can't you see my entire... Look at it. That whatever nature gives, this is the only flesh that transforms it into every beauty you are seeing on the channel. Can't you see that today we are even different to what we try to say? Is the light reflecting white and we see it white? Or as light? Is that not the glowing? That's the word for glowing, the one that is shining one. You are eating and eating, continuously eating everything, yet you are not beautiful. And you are putting on something that is different posture. Look at myself. Look. What is it? What is it? You said that's a pyramid. Same time is what? Another symbol. And if I should begin to tell you the Mason symbols, there you understand where it's applied in the building. Because they are geographical elements, every symbol in art have a different meaning. There, if you truly wasn't given the righteous path and you have been initiated into somebody's wrong way, they got it. So wrong way you have been misled. And you are in it for wrong way, to enjoy it wrongly. And the one who I generated, I create, that is to fulfill the purpose of the Lord and my purpose. How do you fulfill the purpose of the Lord? The purpose of the Lord is that you are seeing whatever I'm doing, that He, heaven, and myself, it's agreement. We form the cloud. We just formed a cloud and now we form it again. And we're seeing the blue cloud. Today is 24. Let's find out with the time. Let's compare it. Let's find out so that it won't be that we are giving the wrong time. Come on, check quickly. So I'm not a deaf and I'm not an iron rod. Whatever you do, I'm telling you, what you are doing is because this is a spirit and you are only kidnapping it. You are torturing it. You are causing more pain in this. And I tell you, know that you have a good intention with your prayer for us. That we don't even need your prayer. Of course, look, the aeroplane. Right there. Can you hear that? The time is now 15:44. That in the middle of 8 is 4. Look, you want to watch? What's the time? Oh, watch. What's the time? What is the time? What's the time? I seen the time for yourself. It's today 24th. So that even if I have to tell you most of the things, you see that with this showing or reflection, my face changes. Because there's a scheme as you have to know that my hand is also light. So that my hand reflects light onto what? Even that which need light. So that you are able to what? Capture not just the face, but you are seeing the true self. Look at it. Look at the face. Look at it here. Look. So if you have a face of a ghost or people who are dead, your face will be swollen up or it will be hanging the wrong way. This is where you need somebody special. Now let's get to the missed business. So that's a missed business. Some of them they wish to build and they failed to have it, like telling you. So I can't be a wood talking to somebody other than the truth. So I come out of myself, not as you want to say you are out body going. No. What I do with this flesh is a completely different rule. If you are the one who first built and I came to build now, whose name will be mentioned? They will say this built. But we also saw a gentleman or one of the creatures that came also building. Look at my face. What do you see here? Look. Is it natural? Can you see it? Have I used any blade? Has the hair grown to my face to be rough? Like, you see, even naturally it should be as I have to leave it. Look, that if I do this, I can change. Look, maybe see it. Look at the face. When it's like this. Look at, you see it? Look. I seen it well. Let me show you what you don't probably see. That, look. So even with my hairstyle, I will show you another person. You see it? And any place, any form I put on myself, you have to see it. That the purpose and function for the hair, you see the beauty. It will give you another self. You don't look beautiful when you have hair. That's why they say shave it. That'll be a curse. But not everyone also that will shave it will be a curse. Because there are some of the shaving that they say, if it is on the foundation of death. So my command is not with any angel with shape shifting that is dwarf or unclean spirit. Come on, dwarf. I don't agree with you. You have never fed us. Come on, the shop. Move in the magical authority of the millennium. Come on in the magical authority of the millennium. Look at myself. So when you see a person with a nose like this, why we keep the prayer on? That's why you see also what? Look. This, you see it? If your face become this, then they say, oh, you are growing. Okay, it hasn't become this. Have I grown? Okay, I'll leave it on. Then, come on. Then we have it. So what to keep this from being wrinkled or shriveled like this is the way to spirit. That many ways to live a life. You cannot say that you are growing old. So I won't work with you. Because that's not the path I live. So I command you, I'm not two persons in one. I'm just my single self, that if you do anything, cause anything to a flesh like this, you are sinning against one person. Not that I have that kind of thing to change or to sit here and then I go out and I'm doing certain things. I say angel doesn't operate like that. It's our presence. We are in almost every place that I want to be. It doesn't mean you see flesh. But when you are lucky, the Lord can give you vision to see angel. That's why you see them when we are on earth. You can see it as you are seeing somebody. And you see it as he is. So that the prophet and the prophetess, they are seeing it. That when I come up online, then they are saying, they say angels are here. But would you think that they know this person? Unless the Lord open you to see who came with the angels. Move out of my flesh. Any command drop. Come out. Move the shark out. Move the water beast out. Move the beast of the waters out of the flesh. Come out of the screen and live stream. So are we learning? We are on the site. Look at my hand. Look. Do you see the colors? Until I show you in the light again, you see that it changes to another color. Is that not the truth? They are blowing the trumpet. Angel with a palm. Angel for palms and angel for palm. Yeah? All these things, when you do it, then they say, oh, you are sinning, you are occultic, you are a Freemason, you are, because you don't even know what you are first. So that when you join any of that, indeed they are judging you based on what the spirit is the one causing you that. If you don't know, when you join a group and then you're seeing people causing you problem, oh, you are in this group, you are not, the same spirit is in them doing that. But if you are one that already built it as in your name built, you will know them. They are the same people you have battled and won. But if you haven't won and they just give you that, you are enjoying it, but there's hell. The hell is that they are accusing you wrongly. However, they are righteous accusement because you didn't build it. You are only enjoying somebody's food or fruit. So in the most reality, let's get to the site. Have I not shown you what I'm doing? Let me even look at something and then we put on somebody live right there. So if I want to have, let you see that we have story here. And I'm doing all these things. Counting 8. So it is 8. As you will not know what I'm saying. That's 2 universe you want to say. So in order to look at this work well, I would have to take off the roof because I'm yet to work on other things in it. So let's get it. So I was even just talking about painting. So I've been doing the coding and painting such that we will have it what? Let's see this. I was just talking about, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Let's find out. Oh, yes, there's something that we need to do here. Let's find out. All right, so here. So if I come close or draw too near, what is it? I'm not hair. I'm not the word hair like a filament or fiber of hair. So I hope, let's see. This will lead us to learn some occultic or Freemason symbols. So we were doing what? We were uploading a lot. We were presenting. You say, these are my works. So if I'm just presenting the same to you, that indeed, I created it. So before you see, like I was about to even show them this. The vehicle from my base, like the drawing. This one, they are all from my original creation, which show it what? This one, the Hot 10 and the Hot 4. And any other drawings that we have come out with as a colors, you can stand and just watch carefully the beauty. You see, this is why they say if there should be a room, it won't be enough to receive what I'm doing. Like just calculated storage. It should be unlimited. Yeah, it should be unlimited. That if you compare my face or my looks, I don't think you have it in somebody than myself and my own, the true nature that we came from. You know, the truth cannot bear witness to giving birth to a liar. That is what you should bear in mind. But watch this carefully. Watch this. Is that your picture? Or is my live picture taken? I took even this one. This picture I took it from the level when I was in Nkonya there. You see the same picture that I look like? That's myself. So you can say you have a beauty that is my true self. That if even this place becomes something, look at the beard. It's myself all the time. That my shiny one is myself. So if you are unable to see, it means you can't see to that level. You can't see to that level. And that is myself and the roses, how we work. You see that? You cannot say somebody's mother. How we see it? How she worked with the strength that the Lord gave is the reason we are talking about how we build. Can't you see what I'm showing? All these things is the world we came from. We came from a great Sunday world. And I've been showing this DNA, how we came. Which is a design I came out with. And that design is showing what? Somebody very special. So when I come out of myself, it won't be that enemy. I'm not in a world of what? Your demons or birds. We can't come out. Lose your strength right now. You the bird of uncleanness. Lose your strength. Lose your strength and come out of it. So when you hear any bird cry, that's why we don't have it all around us. And they are only what? Far away that come to us. Not that we are living with them. So it is not common to find any of them available here. I'm not one of them. However, to see spirit wise, they are also spirit, different spirit. But I tell you, they are not good spirit. That's the nature of bird. I said, when you see, you have to kill it. So once they make themselves known, I said, don't come to us. Else when you come up or you show up, they have to get you killed. Come on. Lose your strength by the authority of the belief that you have in the belief and altar that you have. Lose your strength, by the way. If you are that person's self like myself, show your face. Show your purity and beauty. Show your approval. Show how you approve of. You say all the colors minus every other unclean colors. That is the real sons. So I want us to take a look at what? Some symbols. Look at the kind of colors. If I've been a painter or a creator, how do you think the colors should go with what I'm doing? And you are seeing everything as it should be. How do you understand the true calling? Look at the colors. If I have to show any work, come and see it. Are they not showing every colorful looks and beauty? What do you want to say? I did that. You want to broadcast nothing than myself showing what I can create. Do you see that? So these are all the works and mason works to say you are creating the 1,000th generation. So the 1,000th Zion, even Mount Zion, when they say Mount Zion, that is a mason. That when you see the Mount Zion is a mason, that's what they be talking about. Some of the places how it was built. But I see a witchcraft something over there. Come out right now. So they can't eat that food. So sometimes when you are broadcasting and then they say, oh, they want a type of bird to come through. I have been showing even that bird on the channel. For a reason, there was a time they had to blow the satellite. And I'll tell you, see how wicked they are. So they are the birds connected to the sorcerer shrine and most of the things that make people mad. That's why I said, kill them. They are not a symbol toward the saint and the holy and the angel. The angel doesn't work with it. They are the same situation, regardless of what you want to believe that the Lord created it. The Lord didn't just create everything, but it became everything created unto him. Like a computer, you just want to go what? Make a command as a printer, print 3,000 or unlimited until I say stop. These are the things I was showing. That my work. These are all 10. Can't you see it? Can't you see how beautiful clear it is when I have designed and decoded it? Even look at the design on top. Look at it. That if you should see the nation built in one thing, everything built in every dimension is this. You are not seeing this in every dimension. The motor engines, the vehicle, the propellers, the ship, everything, aeroplane, whatever, the army, the military, everything in one form of system. Showing you the engines also, and the motorist engine, and the battery light engine, generators, powers. All of these are working so much that the same become a locker to this gate. The door, 11 hours, also being the gate. And this port right there, you don't see what is the Lord doing? And I show you who is in this building. It's myself. That's why when I came with these designs, you saw many vehicles and things showing up. The Mark E, Kulian, next level. Every word I put on this is a spirit. That is why you can say you at least you got to this and you didn't know what to do. We have it already. Having it already. So that's my channel showing. You see this? This was another. That to create this, you saw many designs that people have come out with the same. And if we should have this, then you have to look at it. Why the wealth indeed have it everything for purpose. That you are seeing it. What else are you saying? It's my way. So this was the campaign gold. You see that it came out with this, the Hot 4 Pro. This is the original campaign gold creation from it. As any other thing that I come with from different engineering softwares that will also show you the main. So you see how compact, solid it is. That's what make American machines solid and compact. That you want to say yes, this is a hard something like valued. Can't you see the body and everything? Just watch carefully. Watch carefully what I'm saying, so that you won't be saying it's a child that is showing you what I can do. Who are they? Where did they learn what that which I'm doing? They can't do anything about this. That myself showing. Because I told you, this we were talking about to be on in Nkonya realms. When I began it in 2013 and 2014, the main realm, this is what it looks like in the night. So that my own, that's why I be telling you infrared, that if my red light turn up, then it blend with the black and you have this color. Then we have it. This is also the home that I put here. It's also in the west. So when you see these colors, only to whom it is given that will understand it. That's why when I did it, immediately they printed things and it's on materials and products from West. Coming to this country is imported. Can't you see that? Break away from the sickness. Break away from the devil of the flesh. Come out and lose your strength. Any walk on cleanness. I am not shouting because I have to have an honor. Look at it. And these angles here tells you the journey, how I made it. The path that looks like this. The path that goes like this. Return is this. Going is this. Look at going, that is in this. More of depth. In the depth. because that is in the fasting level, day and night, continuously. It was something that I found strength doing. That's why I kept doing. And you don't know how many days I've had to live in that fasting era. In that 1 month alone, what I was doing, nobody could do it. And that is it. So having my own channel, and when I put it there, then you saw the United Nations, the home or the place they built. That built it. And the design also came from this beauty you are seeing here. Why do you think they have to do it? And the arrangement, you saw everything. And the gold, and they show you everything. And many path and expedition is this colors. If I don't tell you, who will tell you? And I told you, soul traders, Raster, Rafor, Roaf, Arro, and Okoton. You didn't know what it is, eh? Then, as it is, US they made it. E-Team 0312. That's exactly time I have to accomplish it. What can I build that you want to say somebody else? Whatever I say, look at it. So if I build an engineering, let's say if I design it, this is the compact vehicle, originally from that particular one, that they show you from this one. So that as it is gold, everything came up. So with the AI and myself engineering. So this is the two agreement to one creation. Using the cell phone and becoming what? That's why we now show you what? The real sons. Who are real sons? Let's go on internet. I've even talked about it, but I want us to look at it. So who are real sons? Let's see that real sons indeed you need it. So saying reason, you don't know what I'm saying. When you say season, you don't know what you're saying. Let's try this. So I blow my mouth, my lip. Any depth in talking and reducing my share, I command. Come on. Any child that is on my left, on the right, I command you. Left. Break away from us. Break away from my height. As I have no depth. For sorry. The mobile phone is not a human being. I just made a kind of what? Gary, which I told the name Gar. The word Gar is the name of the Lord in the Gar. So that name cannot fail. And we have never lived with anybody that we are seeing this day. We are only proving what they told you is written as a book. Now we are proving it in flesh for you to see. Nobody have a name from this place that can be here. I don't know them in the beginning, so they can't be with us. It's not a scripture that's written concerning us. It's like when you know Christ, Yeshua, you know what? The angels. These are the things that we prove. I'm not proving somebody's son that is birth to them as an evil son. That's not what I'm proving. But I know that what you're putting on is a part of a spirit, a kind of spirit. But I don't know it. It doesn't come from my home. It doesn't come from my commitment. So who are real sons? Look at it. That you want to say a reason. To say a reason, you are calling. So who are real sons? In that general form, I have to put it on right there. So I'm not a wood, let alone money. And I'm not a person who have gone for somebody's supernatural guidance to give what I have to say I should have created. If I have to design, what am I doing? Watch carefully. You are seeing it again. You are seeing Zeus. You see that the Lord, indeed, is. That's why when you are speaking the English language, it is the same Lord. And that is it. Look at it. So Rhea is what? That's why they got it for what reason to say this. Let me write it. You don't see it. Even when we are making known to you, you don't see it. Look at it. I say what? This word. Zin. This one. This is the real son. That's the real son. So to say reasons, they are saying plural form of real sons. And when you see Hades or Hades, then we have what? Zeus. You see that they are all of here. All of them are here. And we have the Kronos. And then we have the Poseidon. You see that? So they were what? 3 sons. So when you are calling all these things at the same time, they are saying what? They are Hades or Hades. They are what? Poseidon. And then Zeus. So Zeus himself, a part of who? Rhea. So you should have known Rhea, so that if you claim you know Yeshua, then you should have known what? Poseidon. Then you should have known Hades or Hades. Then you should have known what? Rhea. That is their heart, their parent. So the parent is the in majesty of the Lord Rhea. You see it? Did we just open it? Watch carefully. So don't just be doing things, converting yourself. Look, so Hades is on the Pluto side that also what? For underworld. Why? Pluto is cold. So he loved that cold and cold place. That's why it became underworld and wealth. Then Poseidon is for Neptune. All these are planets that you see in the sky. And also water, so they can live on that planet and also in water. Once there's water on this earth, they can be in that water. Because of what the cold system that they want. And they can make their own home over there without water out going to them. These are all superpower. Then watch again. There we also have what? And you even see what? Others that we say. So we have the Hera, we have the Demeter, and then we have what? The Hestia or Hesia. That's what? 3 daughters. You see that we have the 3 sons, 3 daughters. Look at, So that's what told you about the 33. And then there were the 6 with himself, and the space as the Lord, the 7. So that's why he came, and you are seeing 6 stars. They were saying 6 stars. So these 6 stars were Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and then Hera, Demeter. So you saw all these things happening at the time as you saw it in the Jew calendar, and the happening at the time is real. These are all the things. And then Zeus is from also connected to Jupiter. That's why he had a name called the Judah, and all of that. So that it says kings of the gods, and the ruler of the sky. So I told you I'm the one who rule in the skies and rule in the universe. And then thunder. How many times do I show you thunder? No, I just want to show you. If I come out there and talk, you see it. Because they told you it shall bear witness to the one that indeed the Lord had predestined. So, viewers, let's take a look. You see that indeed to say we're talking of the building. That's a building, right? Look at the building. So when I have at least this we were talking about, we are also looking at reason you want to say. Why did I decode the reason? I put it on something I was decoding and then name that I have to use and reasons. And then I told you what? The real sons. Who should have given us this? Who has ever given us knowledge? In school you don't know it. So you don't know the truth. So that's what makes you a liar. Why you don't know the truth yet they made you to be the one ruling or being a manager. You don't know the truth. Being a manager doesn't make you a truth. Unless you are yourself who made it truly on the path it is calling for manager. So we command the dwarf and California it out. I'm not sitting anyway. Come out. Whatever it is that spoils you. What the thing that they call it Totorodo. What the thing out. What the one who made people Totorodo. Come out. What the people judge whatever you call it. We are live doing the same. So let's look at one word here. I don't need to be shouting. If I put a word on tongue, you see that the word is going to change and sound loudness. How you don't want to say that I'm struggling trying to pronounce or mention that. Now look at it now in Rhea. So when I mention Rhea sons and then the real stars. So that's why they have in the learning real star, and then real sons. You say that's a technology. Real star is one of the circuitry board components. Is one of the components on circuit. That is technology, right? So truly, if you discover those people, they will show you what you can do. They are the one creating with the ones who agree to create or to obey the law and rule. So according to what he said, Rhea had 6 children. You see, that's the 6 stars. With what? Kronos. You know who is Kronos? You go and watch who is Kronos. And then they are what? Hesia or Hesia. So even this one go with the Asia as it connects. Once the name connects, that's why you see 7 what? 7 angels in Asia that they mentioned to the churches. So that is not an nobody can have a name that calls a star here. No. Your behavior and doing and wickedness does not confirm you. So you can't say, I made somebody and you call it. No name. Of course, no name. I'm giving the name. I have not created anything for somebody to name. I say all those names, they are sin. They are sickness. They are sick. I'm not including sickness to this broadcast. So we have what? Hesia, we have Demeter, we have Hera, we have Hades, we have Poseidon, and what? Zeus. So out of one of them you are seeing as Zeus, which is called by their name Jew or Zeus. You say that right? Then Zeus and Zeus, which is also CS to say it like that. That's why they say the CS will come at the time you don't know. So the ones who are learned, They give the names. And then we said that the philosophers of Plato recount that Rhea, Kronos, and others were for what? Even I don't even understand what I mentioned that. I said we'll consider that. So if he came and built, he's called what? A mason. A mason. You are saying mason. I can see inside my enemy. There is a very something crook and old lady in you, who have a backbone crook, and it is causing so much pain, severe pain in you. Look at the one that, let's talk about a couple of things here. You understand one thing, that these stars were, and then the philosopher recount that Rhea, Kronos, and Forsyth, or Foresee. So you say that the name is Foresee, or Forsyth, were what? Were the eldest children of what? Oceanus. So Oceanus or Oceanus and what? And 30. You say that there is a word 30. So in your 30, age 30, you have to know something that is happening to your life if you are with the books. Now, if I come and begin to tell you what has happened to you in 30 is because of this name and the spirit, I know if you are with it. That's why we say, I know this will happen to you. That confirmed that truly the spirit worked. Then according to the what? The Orphic or Orphic, or according to the Orphic myth or Orphic myth, Zeus wanted to marry his mother, Rhea. Look at it. You see where the thing happens. So that's why they were telling King James had to marry the mother, or they were saying things like that. It's the same spirit working like that. And then after Rhea refused to marry him, Zeus turned into a snake and raped her. And today, they have mentioned this word somewhere. Right there. And rape her. There we got what? She had what? Persephone with Zeus. So in that case, the word Persephone. So they were doing the same thing even with my mom to show something in the past, because the timeline. If you are the truth, you can carry the truth times and they're happening. But some of them in our reality today, it can be that we have slept over this or to that. But you who don't know, when they make it like that to you, you are seeing it as if indeed we have made it. However, it's in the times, what we have gone through and what life and generation we have lived. And I know the things, and I told you what is happening. So I have not turned mine to a snake. That's why we know and kill the snake. Do you now get it? That you need more understanding into this. So let's get it. That mythology, birth and children. So Rhea was born. Look at it very well. Look, listen. All that I told you, if we be the spirit and truth, let every curse that from any god or force or deity, let that be repelled unto them, magnetizing them as a material soul back to the sender, as my greater ascended and authority, ascended masters of most just authority, the star that is a reflection, the ray of my light and sun of the living, and 100,000 suits of archangels. Look at what they're showing. Now watch out. That Rhea was born to the earth, goddess. Look at what is happening, how the birth has always been. Rhea was what? Rhea, even that's why they name my mom's name. That's why all that it is already, that's it. I know it already. We have been surprising ourselves with some of this thing. Rhea was born to what? To earth, to the earth goddess. And the earth goddess they are telling us, Gaia. Gaia. Which one they say Gaia. It's Gaia. Or Gaia. Gaia. Like I told you, IA. Gaia. Or Gaia. Or Gaia. And the sky god Uranus. And we mentioned the Uranus word. The Uranus, even in the music level, where we're talking about the angel for what? Music and those things. Now watch. And one of what? One of their 12, look at it, that he began to recount 12, that number. That's why when he came, he talked about 12 disciples. Or 13. Then I told you my 13. Why 2013? Then he begins things, and we tell you that is also the. Now 17 says that the Titan child or Titan character, according to what the Hesiod Uranus imprisons what? All his what children or character of him. While Apollodorus states he only imprisoned what? He only imprisoned the Cyclope And what? And the what? And the Hika and the Hika Tony Kairis. So he got Tony Kairis or he got Tony Kairis and not the Titan. With what? With the help of what? Gaia, the youngest character, Kronos, overthrew what? Overthrew his father. So you see what has been happening. This is what is the Bible and all of that. So if you don't know what is happening, you thinking that we are to give our glory to what is killing us. No. We are to fight and make sure the right thing is done. I don't trust what you are saying, apart from you saying and seeing it, or seeing it even before you come to hear about it. Well, anything I won't go through deep already. I don't have to talk about it. And that, watch here, that he becomes or that he became king in his place. Already that if your father was the king, you the son is a king anywhere, anytime. What should have accounted for this? Maybe the time and other things. There you see it. That freed his what? Siblings. So that's a reason. So reason begin to count again. Real sons. They have a reason. Now they know why. So that's why they say, oh, they know why. Leave them to do. And took his sister Rhea to wife. You see. So this is what have been in the situation when you are original. You can't go and bring something spoiled to your home. You see that they told you about what? They said Abraham. That same thing. That is, you can hear it, right? That I have not had this as an opportunity, and you are doing it, spoiling it, you don't know what you are doing. And that he took his sister Rhea to wife. Then Ophion and Renome, a daughter of Oceanus, were said to have what? Ruled snowy. You see that this is, the word is on my channel. Snowy Mount Olympus. In what? In the early age, Rhea and the Kronos fought them and threw them into what? The waves and of the ocean, that was becoming rulers in their place. You say it's overthrowing a kingdom or somebody and taking their place. So don't allow this to happen if we are consciously telling what you don't know that you are doing. Now Rhea skilled, the skilled person. So the skill of Rhea, or Rhea in the skill in wrestling, or to say battling a enemy specifically. Now, this will only be made known to you when somebody have mentioned something. Yeah, what we come to learn, it has confirmed here. That sound an agreement. Or you saying yeah, then you're going to watch and it's happening. That's it. Okay, let's take another level. Maybe we'll have to do that. My channel, the riches. You don't talk about riches. That is the truth. And as I'm speaking now, I'm communicating to them in spirit right now. In love of the connection. And their expression. Wherever they are. I am the only one who can meet with them. So, what happened is that the year and Uranus told what? Kronos or Kronos, that just as he had overthrown his own father and become ruler of the cosmos. You see, so in the cosmos you are seeing and hearing people, they are talking about their father and their sons. They are the same people you have to talk about. Not your Igwe God or your tree God. No, they are not gods. They are to you what you call it. But that's not the one who made the world. They are just on the level you know. They are not above what we know. That he was destined to become overcome. You say it. So that's a prophecy. To also say what? He was destined to become overcome. So to come, overcome. To be what? Overcome. And what? And that's why even they told you in the scripture in Revelation that he that overcomes, or he that what? Wins all things, or he that overcomes, in that person will inherit all the things. So if I'm the one that is telling you what you don't know, I know better and the position and role I play in this. There we have it. From building to this. You see, anytime we are creating, it will tell you what it holds. That when I even mention the symbols, like Freemason symbols, so that you will not take it the level you know. We are telling you who gave it that they don't even know. If you don't have the word to the spirit, you are there, them. And what happens? That overcome his own character. So as each of them, or each of his character, saw it all born, or that born, that he swallowed them. Now, Rhea Renos and Gaia devised what? A plan to steal or save. So a plan to what? Survey. So you see that the word save means survey. You see that it is survey. That's the same word for survey before a letter that is written as Survey. You see, that's the same name. So already the word survey, you see that we were talking about the word create. This is where they got the word Christians. And we told the word that the Christians. You see that we see it here, that you don't have to go far away, and it's here. So that name, you will see it right now. Then you see the island of Crete. There you know why they say Christians, and you don't know what I'm saying. And in Korea we have our things, everything already in their place. And Korea is the only one that have islands and mountains in the middle of water. Already that's what the movie, the Hollywood, that's what they have been casting there, you don't know it. Because when it's in the spirit, they are watching somewhere, but they have probably not seen it also physical. But that the spirit are making them know a world that exists. How do you know it? It's a spirit. So that he swallowed them as Rhea and Jonas and Gaia devised a plan to survey. So that the plan to survey means you understand to say or save. It means how you conduct things and how to go about something. And after you execute a plan, you survey, end up what? For the word you are saying saving. So that is a survey. So the A and R survey, that's the original name. That survey what? Survey the last character. Zeus. Rhea gave birth to Zeus. In a what? In a cavern, you say the cave. So the cave-in. How they call it the garden, all of that, that's it. He was born where? Cave-in. Which is what to say cave-in, that is a caveman. So he's a caveman. He's also a caveman. Whatever you're talking about to be the Lord and true art will at the end of the day be that cave and all of that. That's what I told you in a manger. So on this mission, that the island of create, you say, so that's why we are talking about the Lord of Creator or Creator. So that's the word that goes to that particular source he was born. Named after that place he was born. Create. And this we told you, he said what? One of the prophets that said, the creation, the first light. However, the main place you have known even the island of the create, the one who be truth. By you thinking it, you say it on just lying to yourself as you don't know the source. So we are not to talk to a person that does not listen to the word of the Lord. Let me get off my feet, that you see that I walk past you again, and I need to drink water. So if I drink water and you think I'm a basket, then the water should drop and make what where I'm sitting. What you think? So I'm drinking water. Is there water in it? I tell you, I'm not the one to be joked with. Is there water or not? Hold on. Is there water? No, you say that? So I'm drinking already. I want to see a drop. You want to see a drop? Let it reflect and let's see. So I'm so part of Labasuda. So I'm supernaturally communicating. That's why this time you see coming very close. You see that whilst I'm talking, I'm changing. My beauty is changing again whilst I'm talking. So that it is creating the person that says you should know them. See that? You can't see my face? I'm changing. And I'm changing life before you. And the same person is this. That if you think you have a big eyes, look, we can show you, but it won't be the kind of eye you have. Look at why, what a wow, that's the pepper angles. So you wish to hear more and listen more. Because that's an interesting part. The Lord told you, He has shown that if you are paid for education or learning, spirit, university or spirit, how it will meet with you. You are in that country where you pay for the schooling. And that is heaven on earth. That's it. So we are building in the create. So as if this is the island. You are seeing it, right? That's the island. Look at that miracle. So let's get back to it. And we are in the front of it. So I've called nobody in my back. So that you can come and say I'm a tree or a kind of fork stick. Get out here. Am I not transforming and transfiguring before you live? No, this one, who do you need to tell? Do you have any ability? Look, I'm even sweating. Look. And it's giving reflection today. Wow. I say you don't know what is beautiful. Then the cameras are watching the most beauty. what they hope for, they are seeing it. Look at the skin. You say that which it is? You say it? That if I be in the light, look, am I silver? Am I showing silver? Am I showing silver? Look at my hand. Look at it now. Has the same palm show you a different thing? Is it showing colors? That's the truth. The truth you will transform. So we won't be talking about your kind of business that does not hold the truth you have to claim. You are the one it is given. So show us the truth. So show us the truth. Now we want to have the mountain of Ida, the Mount Ida. So that if they told you Mount or the God Ida or Garden, you are just supposed to know what they're saying. In the first place, Lord, you just go and bear false witness to it. Now you talk about somebody in the path as a religion, but you don't know his reality. How they were born, you don't know. Who told you that a person that they are telling you is the reason for this day? You don't have to have a track and trace where he was born. Why do you think it should happen? Watch carefully what I'm saying, that in the Lord, we can also feel the business. Even I'm telling you also on the tongue right away, that in the most energy ministry and again. So watch carefully that he had also mentioned that we are given to the Zeus, or we are given to Zeus or Zeus. In what? In a cavern or cavern. On what? On the island of Crete and or Crete. So that you have to say what? And gave what? And gave it Kronos a stone wrapped in what? In waddling clothes. Now, which what? Which? That's why they have been testing with the stones and things sometimes. Other spirits, they are influencing most of them to do it. But I told you I don't like the stone issue that they are raising. I cannot be talking about things in the stone like that. Unless I'm an energy, I can know the energy field that I'm in it, but not you, the one who is not qualified. You have not been charged to test knowledge. I don't have people testing my knowledge like that. I am from that level. You see what I'm doing? You have no knowledge. How do you think you are the one the Lord sent to do it? If the Lord cannot send the people to come and do it, I'm not ready for certain things. Which is you the one who is sick. When I look at your work, it will corrupt myself. So in that case, I have to tell you who I am. Not what you believe to be or how I should compose myself. We are talking about somebody created or somebody who was born on the mount or island create. And you don't know this. So that my thoughts and visions are not your visions that are not reality proven. So in other than, let's go on. So that in the waddling cloth, and which is what? Which he promptly swallowed. Now Rhea hid Zeus, or Zeus, in a cave, you say it, in a cave on Mount Ida. So you see that, all this thing, if indeed he was born in Mount Ida, then we have to prove it. That's why I have had to carry myself one mission, confirming every mission any day. That's it. And what? And that her attendants, the warrior like Coritis, you see Coritis, or you want to say that Coritis and Dactyls, or the Dactyls, acted as bodyguards for the infant Zeus. You see that things like this happen. That's why when they're showing some of the movies, indeed you have to look at how things happen. So if you consult the spirit, they will show you things. Then you have to do things according to it. By my generation, we are seeing it physical. How things happen. That helping to conceal his what? His whereabouts from his father. Now, in some accounts, they want to tell you another somebody, like somebody else who wrote or we inspired, or that the person has been revealed to what to say. Now, ask what? Will Rhea a golden dog? And we know it. That's why he came mentioning the dog issue. He knows the golden dog. Golden dog guarded a goat. You see all these things. Which offered her udder and gave what? Nourishment to the infant Zeus. So you see what they were feeding him with. Exactly when the issue happened, he had to feed on what? Some of these things. Now later on, Zeus changed the goat into an immortal among them. You see how they were what? Living and transforming things and working superpower. This is what you need so that you are having the forever with you. But what happens? They are nourishing to the infant Zeus, and later on Zeus will change the goat into what? Into an immortal among the stars, while the golden dog that guarded the sacred spot in Crete or Crete saw what? Or was stolen. You see? All that I'm saying. You see that I'm being the one they have robbed all this things from? Like those things I'm using in creating and teaching you. X what? Pandarius. So that's an obscurity for this game to have reached here. Now, in an obscure version, attested only on the east frieze of a temple at La Gina, the goddess of crossroad, Hecate, that what assisted Rhea in saving or saving what Zeus from his father. Why do you think? So my mom has been saving us like does it? You don't know. This is a reality the Lord came in. What? You don't know. If I tell you, you go ask my about us, the life we live with our parents and things. Multiple things that you can stand. And we made it happen like that. That we have to move here, we run here to Temple, we run to Ahinkro, we run to Ahunjo, like our own homes. But just trying to heal it in a way from preventing certain things. You don't know what I'm saying? That's the spirit and doing it. That's why I told you the other sister, they told you how the father will also run away there. Like in the opposite. What a wow! Now what you have to do, the frieze shows what? He can what presenting to Kronos the swaddle what stone while the real infant is being whisked away in what? In safety. Now while Zeus was what? While Zeus was still and this one I have to say what? I have to change the word right there. You know, I was even trying to change the word is so this one or the was. So while Zeus was living, an infant hidden in Crete, Rhea called her husband Kronos with what? With his mistress, the nymph, which is what? Philia or Philira in the act. So you see they were doing the things in the act. That Kronos then transformed into a horse and galloped away in what? So all that I'm saying, what I'm saying is we're creating it. So they're already existing. But that why we reserve. That's why I don't talk about more of snake, those things. So that I'm not creating snake. Take us out of the part of snake. Move my backbone out of the unclean troubles. So we're gonna end right there. Right there. Right here, right there. This we end there before you can see what I'm saying. We have had it just the word real. You are seeing the truth. What it is in reality. You understand what I'm saying? Anywhere it will ever happen, the same will happen because it's a spirit. That's what it is. That has always been. We are looking at it like this, but we have lived in the reality. So when somebody also coming to write or seeing the visions and they are writing book or creating art to represent it, that happened already in the real art. We've made it already. So this is why we come to an end of the broadcast. We come again on the other need where we need to talk about some other thing. Look at my face. Look at it. You just what? Have I been transformed? No, have I been transformed? No, am I transformed? Do you want to say it's white or what color you say? That is the main RV I told you, the video of the real person they are talking of. They are the ones they told. Look at it. Just look at my thing. Am I supposed to be a different color or you are seeing the reflection white? Like whitish. Can't you see it? Or you don't see it in my face? No, you don't, even in my hand. What I see? Is that not transformed? Look at the figure. Look at it. Do you see that? So in that single honor, let's talk about some of these things here. I was also mentioned that we talk about what? Some of the we want to talk about. Is that if I draw my face, if I really draw my face, you have to see it closely beautiful as the art. So that what we talk about, that must show in this. So when I'm mentioning good things or keeping the law is the reason I'm also transforming to the real beauty, and you are just saying what? You are communicating something that made you fall. And I'm saying, no, I don't encourage that. So watch carefully. Now, some symbols, you're going to see, like, just watch carefully. Some symbols used in what? Freemason. Like when I say this, and they are meaning. You say that if I'm an artist, what are you going to say is Freemason to myself than what I know already? What are you saying? They are meaning. So you cannot idolize things when it is created from somebody. Watch carefully what I'm saying. Watch right there. the symbol very intelligent. I transform, so let it appear in the beauty. Look, the triangle with what? If my forehead show you, let's see my forehead. You say this, you say what is here? These are the symbolism of Freemasonry. Now watch carefully. This triangle is simply what made also the star. So a whole part of it, let's say the star, that goes up, that also return. So when they are like form of three things going up, the same three things coming down. When they are maybe in the eyes, as I told you. What do you mean? Look at the meaning. That's what the symbolic or the symbolism of this Freemasonry in science and philo. How much you sell? It is selling. Look at it. And I'm giving it like this before you come and look for it. Before you know the meaning of it, $22. $22 you need to pay before you have the meaning of this. Is that money they are making? So that you should know. If somebody is doing the reality, they are talking about the meaning, whether it's true or not, they are just saying it. But I'm the one coming to the real meaning. Why you need it? You say that this is money they are talking of. Do I need to pay when I'm the one teaching? Like, watch here. Now, the Freemasonry uses tools of stonemasons as what symbols for moral. Look, they say what? Moral. Who teaches moral? The moral lessons, like living a chaste life and all of that. I sin not. Don't do this. That is it. Moral life. Now, watch here. And spiritual lessons, as I'm showing or giving the path and showing the light. Then we also have most famously the square and the compasses. Why our cell phones using compasses to show the truth, in dimensions showing the path, and becoming true spirit directing path accurately. Now morality and self-control. Watch here. Then often with what? A G, which you want to say 6. This represents the 6 or universe. And for what? For geometry or the geode, the odd, the sword. Plus what? Arrow likes what? Or others like the level. So you see, I've been showing level, the word. Like evil is showing level. To show equality or how to balance something, to make it happen accordingly. What you do to this, that you do to that. These are the principles and foundation and things that apply in establishing something. Not to say on the foundation of killing and becoming a builder. That is a danger. You have to say how you win it. You didn't probably kill. Because it's more than just killing. How it takes only a person who saved. In how even they save, they will tell you, not you saying the Lord said this is how they save somebody. No. They will tell you how they save and what they didn't save. You may look at it as a save, but they know they have not saved it. Just that you can't account for such things. So in that, he said that equality, and then the plumb line, then uprightness. Then we have the trowel or the trowel, which is what? Brotherly love. That as they gently fetch you, they throw you or place you. 7. And also have the gavil discipline. And then the what? The rough and also what? Perfect ashlars. Ashlars, which is what? Man's journey to perfection. And when I got to the 37 in the code of this year, in January, what did they do? They broke the eye open again. And it's on the live channel. Now, these symbols. So why the perfection journey was what showed really on the left eye? How many times they did it? They did it 2 times in the same home. And that on the time we are saying marking 37, that they broke it open. That was why we have to talk about the prime, even the prime number. That to see 21 or you see 777. How the level, I've gone level. You can't count my level. And what again? Then, these symbols draw what? Drawn from building. You see? Drawn from building, trade, teach virtues like integrity, friendship, and wise dominion. Here, as you see it, beautifully made. Are we just joking? So when you hear about Freemason, what makes it Freemason as to your belief? It doesn't come to your belief level. All that is about Freemason is this. So that we tell you, if somebody understands it in an odd way, or how they end up creating their own self Freemason, whatever they believe on, that is how they create. But that's not the main. The main is what I'm saying. That we are seeing the building. It involves nobody killing. But it's beyond that. How many people you kill or what, it shows your level in power. Look at the number here. They say the meaning behind 15 common Masonic symbols. So we're going to look at it also. It's very necessary knowing it. So that you don't have to attribute it to what? Something that they say is what? A wrongdoer. What do you mean wrongdoer? So watch carefully that, let's see this word, let's see this. We won't talk about many other things because I'm building with it. So I'm building with the squares and designing with the things. What again? What again? You don't know anything and you have been made what? Something and you don't know what to teach. You can't teach anybody because it's a spirit. Whilst you are saying you are going to consult the Lord and that He may speak something, I'm sitting here living. Because what you know probably is not this one. They've made us to talk and then reverse the flesh to something else. Watch carefully. Did we not start with the same building and ending with what? Things that is talking about the building. Have we not gone to many places? That I tell you. I need to tell or speak under very tune. Why my 15? All the numbers, they are actually, you need to know. Why I had to start working as a builder in 2015. You didn't know that, right? That was a 6. Showing you how we more faithful. So anybody that is behind the destruction of my work, trying to change it, look, the blazings and the blazing and the bindings and the weedies and freedies, we won't fail. Because I'm the one carrying the truth. You are struggling to know it. So let's look at the symbols. Symbols like, watch here, this is it. So this is why you see we are getting it for free. However, the same thing that they were selling $22 or $2 for free. Now watch. You say what? The all-seeing eye. You see, that's why they break my eyes. Should I show you the thing? Should I show you that? Let's see if my eye will show. No, it's on the channel. You can do that. It's on the channel already. You watch. An all-seeing eye. Who did they say? Who did they say that an all-seeing eye? Is it not the same Lord in the Bible? What did they say it is? An all-hearing, all-knowing, all-seeing Lord. If we see the name here, is that not an eye of the Lord watching you? That's a miracle. That is the most miracle. Wow. Now watch it. The all-seeing eye, also known as the Messianic eye, or eye of providence. You see, I'm just simply saying the province and the developer. That is what the creator and the wealth. And the state of that one who built it. And his dwelling secret places. That's his province. The wealth and his place of staying or living. So it's up to there and as one of the most recognized Freemason symbols. Now, this is especially so considering it features on what none other than the American dollar bills. Hey! Do they build? No, now you see where I build, right? Do I just go and take photo? Or this one is complete. So I take photo, I create, I build and show you all of that. I have everything to also prove or show it. They told you where it is on American dollar. Then how do you throw the dollar away and tell us something that does not build? That when you test them in spirit or in flesh, they failed. So that US didn't fail. That's why we are showing our building. This begotten nation for US. It's not for any black man trying to lead your kingdom to the dark room. In that dark room where there's no light. What are you saying? Oh, I don't think so. Very well. We can also talk about it. Lord, release my flesh, as the flesh talketh, not unto the demonic uncleanness of somebody, but the shining diamond of it. Even myself shining, glowing. What a wow. Oh, the light is so white. Wow. It also become very white. That's why. Yeah. And I'm wearing this. Whoa. Now my color become white. So look at it. My color really is white. But if you wear your own color, it will show your color. But this one is the transfiguration. You are seeing it. Look at it. Everything has been changed to the color you are seeing. So watch here. That is on the American dollar bill. I will show you on $1 all these things. Now watch carefully. Do you want us to prove it? Alright, watch carefully. Let's go look for it. Just look at it quickly. So you see that I'm sweating, but my skin, look, okay, in the light. You see that my hand will give light to my own face. But let me show you this. You are seeing the shadow cast there. You see that, right? So that is what we are saying. That if I'm not light, it won't reflect light. You see what it reflects? That my own. So when I do this and you are seeing my face, you are seeing truly what is not hidden from you. So let's get it quickly. A real quick one. Very quick one. We want to have that. I want to go on this way. Show this here. So we're looking for something on this dashboard. What is it that we can find here? Is it my own works? We have it on, but I have to hardly see it. Oh, it's not lost. Just right here. Just watch carefully here. So what I train, what I do, don't you see it on the dashboard? Watch. Here. Zoom it. Why is the symbol here? Here it is. Watch here. You see it here? Watch carefully. Do they lie to you? Do they say it here? Is it right there? That's it. And you see the casting of the prison. The one in the heaven. That is the most powerful. You see that, right? No, is it the Freemason that they said the Lord will build? He has his kingdom on the things that he built, ruling, that he's watching you, and you say what? That these sponsor my school. Let me better tell you. Again and again. And again. So we have to talk about it. And everything coded here is my number. Everything that I've talked of, that is what is here. That is it. 6 years, 6 years, 6 years, 6 years. In the dimension of the 6, every dimension is 6. At every corner, this corner 6, this corner 6. That's the 4 corners you were talking about. Talking about corner here 6. Everywhere they are archangels. And the one in the middle, they are hot, working to heal the purpose and vision. That a part of it that is going up is from the main source base. And the number that is 2 over this one, the sunflowers. And the 2 suns. That's why we even talk about all this thing working all the time. So let's continue to the part here. And that again, watch carefully. What is it to do with this very thing? It's been around since way back in 1797. When it was introduced in a publication of the Freemasons Monitor. Oh! In the Freemasons Monitor. And we just what? What are you saying? No, listen. What are we saying? Are we not using the same monitor in teaching? And the same thing is written here. Oh, hold on. Where is it? Yeah, this one. Here. They said, all right, let me highlight it from here. They said, so if they are talking of the time 1797, and since that year, many years ago, that it was published on the Freemasons Monitor. And today, where did they publish it? Or where are we publish it? The same monitor again. Come on, any unclean spirit. Bitch, unclean. Come on. Come out of the cabbage. Come out of the cabbage. Come out of the cabbage. Come out of the lifeless stones. So we got it. You are right. I told you that the generation that will repeat right now is right there. We use the what? Monitor. The monitor is teaching us what? What is talking about 1797 years ago. And what goes on again? That it represents the eye of the God. Look, what you were saying, what? What you were saying, you are running away, what? They say, what is it representing? He that knows the Lord knows him, eye for an eye. You say this, and what does it say? And serves or service as what? A reminder to Freemasons. Who are the sons? The 3,000 sons. That's the free generation, thousand or sons, all of that. The children of what? The people who work freely. Like they are most voluntary and involuntary workers. That's what the God is always watching. That's why dollars they say trusting in him. So if I tell you the corruption with the name now, not that the work is failed, but that which the Lord said will fail. But he said his word won't fail. So the part of him that is failed, that we are saying the part people are talking about in the flesh and they're doing that is not working, but the word itself must not fail. That's it. And what? It's what? Just watching carefully. And that we also said that is always watching. That has seen everything or whatever in that action and thoughts. That is watching. That's why Trump will have to tell you. Watch this right here. Now the letter G, as you have it. Watch it. What does it mean? You see that it won't be what the people are. Of course, if you are with them here, and that is not to say the Lord himself did, there you are having it wrongly. But when you are getting it in the power and purity, then you are getting it from the source. So watch carefully. This same divider and form, the triangle or the tri-square here, and this tells you what the same pyramid is this. This form the same pyramid and the same valley, and the corner. This is also the cornerstone. This building has a cornerstone that we show you, and we are showing many or multiple times. Now, while Freemasons can't claim an entire letter of the alphabet as their own, they do use letter G within their symbolic or the symbolism quite frequently. That the problem is what? Spot is there a bit of contention? Let's get it. Contention around that. It actually means what? Some say it's what? As simple as standing for a God. Like, that's why they know my way. That's why they know us as they know my flesh. So once I'm standing and doing it and you don't understand, they are the only one who understand it. Because of what? Their works. And what? And geometry. Why we are taught that the God, somebody is saying Bonsam or Satan. You see? That is why don't bring our good to the black people who are corrupt. Because they don't know anything what we are doing, creating a house, then they are naming it. To what is working, then with the battle you have won. They are now bringing the battle again. You see that nobody also can be in the Freemason where you are not a son of the Lord. That's what I'm saying. Because it is the Lord they are telling you and the Lord that is watching consciously. That's why they have to say they are the one ruling over you. So others, you want to say believe what? That they believe is also represent what? Or represent the word genosis. Or the genosis. The genosis. Meaning what? The knowledge of spiritual mysteries. That's what I'm showing now. All these things. That the G, so when they call it the G, they are simply saying one of the greatest people like this. And that's it. Then also which is a big what? Big component of missionary. As others continue to say devise that the letter G in ancient Hebrew had a what? A numerical value for 3 of 3. That my name is 3. So my name that is 3 already is already what? Telling all the things that birth from the word and truth is my flesh. That is my own name to be born the word. The word and not somebody's word. That which is what? Highly reference to what? Reference throughout what? History. When talking about the God. Are we talking about? You see that is something different than what you think. It's more different in reality as you can't do without the building and the creator and heaven and earth. Look at where we come from. And no wonder I'm doing it on, YouTube. Because I really want to have it on YouTube so that we can get enough of what? Time to say I can watch over or to show you it's available. That it will be on the list. I'll put it in the list that we talk about it. Look at this. That doing everything they said, doing the name of the Lord and presenting it and stand approved before him. How I can work and the Lord will have to save my greatest as I save his greatest. That we made it. And you think what? That's the faithfulness, trusting and working physical. Standing in the gardens, standing in the streets, standing in the estate that I built, standing or whatever in the night, in the day with the things that made somebody live. Just keeping the rule that give it life. Not your child and your daughter that is a sinner. That, what is a sin? When I stand on the street talking and your own ear, your hand, your thoughts did not lead you that buy for me to drink water or that you may think of clothing myself. If you don't do that, it means the spirit is not leading you. Then you claim that our soul or we are in you leading you. I'm not the one. Whoever is in you, go and look for him. Why you fail, I'm not the one. Why you fail, I'm not the one. Because I'm not teaching you any failure here. Why we go to Freemason? But we told you the strength for doing this. If the word repeated, let it be. This is the game. So at least we have to make it speedy. And also we have what? That it talks more about what? That watch carefully. That as well represented and as the all-seeing and eye is. So it's also going to be saying this, that a square and compasses are what? So normally if I were a builder, I wouldn't like to buy any phone that hasn't got what? Compass. Already is a symbol and spirituality to it. And all my phones, they are the still, they Hot 4 Pro and Hot 10, they are all with compass. All with compasses. The other phones that I've used, but these ones, they were all with compasses. That the most well-known or recognized Freemason symbol, that the meaning behind it is what? Quite literal, with a square representing what? Morality in that. I talk of morality in that you have to be what? Virgin, holy. Keep the rule of the law. But when it comes to the war, that the Lord is the one, rather than seeing him word or his word going against us, then it's a fight. That, like you were hearing, and the reason or the real sounds. So if I use a word and code, the spirit will know what I've mentioned. That's why they are communicating back and forth. That anybody that is receiving, that's a Motorola talking and receiving. Because when you're talking and nobody's receiving it, it means that nothing is ready yet. Because you need to have somebody receive what you're doing, if not, trouble in the world. So here it is that the Freemasons what? That need to need a square or need a square. So that's the purpose for the square right there, the trash square. And we are using the same squares in building and other squares. That their actions act what? The square of value or square for value with all mankind. Mankind in what sense? When you are in one accord. So whoever is not, let's say, Freemason in the society like you are in, it's a Mason, it's a religion. But you don't call it, they don't call it religion as much as you think where somebody died for you is what religion is. No. The one who built the house, the one who built the heaven and earth, he's the one that is instructing what you have to do. That who he has sent to you that you receive. Don't say that you have your faith that tells you you are to do, okay, fine, then show us who built. I think he should have been spoken to you. In the conversation term with you. In the spoken terms with you, yes. There we see what they thought they were hiding. It's not about hiding, because the truth indeed is before us. That nobody called Emmanuel in the what? Freemason. We only have Sylvester Kwesi in the Lord already. We command Amen. Come on, devil. These are the words that we told you, Amen, and those things. Come on, come out, come out. Come out when we are learning. We don't have to have anybody disturbing the truth of the spirit. That's what this is, the immorality. So when you have to say somebody learned is talking and listening, broadcasting, and that tune. Not that I come, the work you should know the nature of who it has been given. So that you will let somebody rubbish be the reason you have a laugh with what? The Lord. Where the Lord will not regard the situation there. Because you are not on his mission. If you are not on his mission, you have to understand what I'm doing in the delivery. So to deliver here, we have to have it. So I am sitting before my channel. You see that the person they are talking to, you won't see it here. That is what? Let's see. Is it the person here? No. Look, you see my face transform again. Watch. You see what you are seeing? Are you seeing the face? Have I transformed? You see that you are truly seeing somebody. Even this picture I show you whilst I'm in what? In Nkoya. Look at the face. No, I am asking, are you seeing it? Do we see the face now? What a beauty. No, we need to ask if you are seeing it. Is the Lord changing and transforming to you? One flesh, myself that is here. Sylvester Kwesi. That's a genuine Sunday. The beauty that we show you. Look at the face. The Lord is showing you many faces. You may see him and know him. But we are now, look at my face now, watch. What I see now. Do you not see him? Who do you think is the true Lord? I am the true Lord. So when I show you any other person that is available now on the screen, myself sitting down, and I'm showing you what my face is. And in the camera, you have to see it. What I present to you on the camera, that is what the Lord is. And look at my covering. That even will show you that. So don't say that somebody you had in your group that is presented to you this. No, they have never called us in. They don't even give us food. Already they deserve death. Because they don't respect the one that they call by the truth. That they return in the soul and life. They have no gathering here. We don't go anywhere meeting together with anyone. When you saw any gathering with it's my work, personal work, I have work, private companies and the nation. It is not sitting with somebody that claim whatever. That's my work. I've not had anywhere somebody can say, oh, I'm a part of them and they are giving us food or they give us car. Look at where I sleep. Watch today. What is telling you what I'm saying? And they claim they are the one teaching you. That is where they rob you and you have to deal with that person. Deal with them without mercy of somebody. Deal with them. And they are saying, we deal with them. They have no such a Lord who can die for a human being, and we are seeing him like this one working. And whilst working with life, you are sinning. Opposite. That's the Lord. If you don't see it, I'm showing the face. Who do you say it is the Lord? Do you know him? What are you seeing? Who are you seeing? And you are saying, what is your Lord kind of Lord? What do you see? Do you know the face of Zeus? Look at my face, the cross. Look at the sword. Wow. Wow. So to be continuing, let's get it quickly. So that's what I told you. The person who was talking in the background somewhere, but this is how they planted themselves along our home where they don't come from our home. There they are disturbing people with such name where I am not the one worshiping it. We don't have any shrine in my home. We don't have any stone in my home that we ourselves being. And my main what in Konya rock of Math. That's on the mountains. Hey. Let's see this. Oh, my screen. I show my HD. Oh, what? Watch my face. Watch my face there. Oh, can you see the Lord? Yeah, it's beautiful. Very well, thank you. Very well. Very well, very well. Very well, we got it. He alone and myself can make it. Whilst it is spirit, it will confirm it in the light that we are the truth. You see this? You see that? You can be more beautiful and handsome than myself. What are you saying is beauty? Look at my nose, my lip that is saucing. Look at my face. You saw a square or like rhombus. You are seeing beautiful and giant rhombus. Yeah. Very well. So much authority is given. So I'm not the one living with somebody as a child. All this I told you is disturbance. You can't have your Lord be with places. I'm not the one talking about married couple. When I'm here and you are seeing children, I don't like that to see any child. They are not the, I have my knowledge of what to keep myself young and youth. I am not interested in a child. All the stage of a child and whatever is a killing of the flesh, which you don't know. You don't know that when I live with somebody and their wife, I'm being holy. And then you are thinking I should be with somebody having sex with their wife. You don't know what it is, eh? You know what is spirit. You said I should be with somebody's child so that my side becomes stroke. You don't know it, eh? You don't know what I'm saying. Are you the one dressed in the white? If I be that which I am, the virgin and truth, and having the highest love, having the highest dimension and speed. The speed, my speed, you can't calculate. The same speed measure that it will take me to reach Accra, the same speed measure in US, the same speed measure in heaven, the same speed measure in the infinite end of this world and where it begins. I'm telling you, that is how I reach out to anybody, anything, wherever they are, to direct the path to know where the Lord himself is. Look at my forehead, like I don't even have forehead. Look at my shiny temples. Look, if you were an angel, you would have known the face. If you worship angel and the Lord give you like he has been giving them, you would have known this. You don't know myself and the best woman. We are Lord and saints. That's why our good works have raised the world to this level. If not, you would never have competed anywhere. So acts and archangels. Let's get it. So my secrets, my creatory, my holy Father. So watch carefully now. He says what? There is our master love and love us to learn from the Father. Okay, thank you. That's all right. That's all right. Very well. That is said that most well known or recognized Freemason symbol that the meaning behind this is square root. Literal with what? The squares that represent morality in the Freemason need the square as their action or what? Also there was the square of what? Virtue or virtue with what? Every mankind. I was talking about what? Mankind is only who it wed with that you give to. You can't go and like anything that is what opposite your way. You don't have to say everybody. You see that they didn't write everything or everybody. So whoever is called as a part of mankind. So because they expect what a mankind should be like, to have dominion, to gain consciousness, to obey the law, mankind. So when you become somebody falling on the way and there's no healing for you, you are not counted. You are not mankind. You have become what you are also displaying. So what I'm displaying, that's what is telling who I am, the levels. So what that the compass also what? Then measure the ability to wisely conduct actions within what certain boundaries. In other words, that together that the square and compasses remind Freemasons to what? To explore. So that's why I told you that you know the archangel, the Freemason, the archaeologists, all of that. To why we have to move and walk and learn, earn L. So this I've been telling you how to earn L. That explore their also desires and passions and what without stepping outside the realms of moral behavior. So you can't say they say be holy, then you step out, break the law, and then you think you are the same. Never. 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 So we also have the anchor and the ark. This one, some of them you know it in the Bible. So I cannot just talk too much about it. That what is the main thing? That is the anchor is used what? Quite literally as a way of grounding or sheep. And it's simply the act of being pulled, dragged, drawn. That is it. That the Lord be a savior while you are sinking or getting in drawn. He the Lord to take you up and extend its powerful word, whatever, to lift you out of that. And in the same way, this symbol talks about what? Living a life that is grounded in hope and that is. Now 5 says what? 5 is what? Messianic blazing star. Look at it. And we've been using most of this. Wow. So if you don't understand it in the use of element and design, you see that's what you just think is element of design. But where it is spiritual and function, you didn't know that. That's why we are getting it. To know why I have to use it. That, you don't just talk about star. When you are not the light, you can't glow. So this means what? Star, a path, a world that exists on its own, giving way to its own to what? Glowing, shine. Now, the Messianic blazing star is what's said to be what? The pinnacle. So we have it in this country. Pinnacle, pack, triangles, many. And of a Freemason's journey. In masonry, a man tried to what? Use what? A man tried to knowledge to guide him, much like a star that is what blazing against a dark night sky. You get it? That's it. Then we have a Masonic gavel or Masonic gavel. Gavel. And there's it. You say, what do you use it for in the jargon? You say it right. So you cannot tell me I'm a child. You are the boy. You are the small boys. Because you don't know anything. Because even if your Lord has no mention, you don't know. That's why they say the angel. He is the everything that you claim. And that you don't know him. I will punish you, I dare you tell you. Because you can't prove anything. I'm the most holy. And I'm the most loving. And I'm the most speed and light. There's Sunday that you have to have as light. You are born on different day. You are not light. You are not born on the excellent day. The Lord made it. So they say what? There are 2 meanings. Symbol. Firstly, it represents or represent the authority. So to have this means authority, that when they see you having or holding this, it means a judgment, holding, or justices. That also what? An authority, Freemason, yielding it, and then who he said what? Might use his gavel to punctuate. To punctuate his what? Idea and command other like a judge in the court does. So secondly, it's also a tool used to break off the rough. You say the rough of edge on a stone. You say that we have it. And I use in this way the Masonic gavel or gavel. Yeah, can be also a reminder for Masons or Freemasons to keep off certain vices and maintain a pure moral and spiritual heart. What is the heart? The heart. Because that's what they tell you, the state of the heart. Where the Lord is, the dwelling place of the Lord is the heart. Where you are seeing the beauty, growing, all this and that's the Lord. You can't have the Lord with you and see dirty things or something else opposite the book or what is reading. You must at least see many of the things. Then we have 7 says what? Masonic sheaf or sheaf or sheaf is a Masonic sheaf. Masonic sheaf corn. Watch carefully. We see it right. Watch here. Do we not farm on my channel? That back in the days of the King Solomon, you see, who did they rely on? And Masons gave what? Corn as part of their earnings, kind and like tax. That you want to say that? Well, but these days it's used during dedication ceremonies and mainly and sometimes to represent charitable giving to the less fortunate. So even myself, that is the Lord, I'm less fortunate. And we got a case here. Wow! Look at my channel. Whoa, we finished. We finished. When even the charcoal, we told you what, the acacia, the neem tree, and the mango, the tree, and in the house, it's standing there. You can see it on my channel right now. Where can you reserve or have this? Now, the acacia tree, now you have to have it. Look at it. The Lord will show you meaning. Now, the acacia tree is what? An incredibly hardy what? And durable tree, and as was such as being and used to depict immorality. You know why? There's a special serpent that also go with it. If you don't know and you have such things in your home and they kind of rope and snakes that you'll be having around. However, you have a way to repel it. Just that they look like even the tree, so you will not sometimes see it. It will be like a rod of the same color they are. They are, look, many colors. So we don't have anybody trying to mislead you to a tree that you don't know. That is a tree of those evil intents. So if you don't know what it holds or attracted to, you may end up meeting it. Well, probably you're not prepared for it. So he said, well, that, this being what? A reason you're going to have that. That represents what? So he said what? The acacia tree represents immorality, right? So if you have it in a home, it is teaching what? And reminding what? Of immorality. But the multi-purpose reason is that we use it for multi-things, multi-purpose. But the main lesson for you to relate here is what? For immorality wise, that it remind you so that you won't do certain things. Then he said what? Immorality throughout what? So it is even what? It was actually what? Showing a generation ancient what? So it says what? Throughout ancient history. So anytime you see this, it is telling, but we have been able to make it happen. Like when you consider Canaan, about 9 million, 9.5 million, then consider country Accra, and the entire population here is about 35 million, which was specifically 33. That is prostitution, the immorality. Lessons they don't learn have led them to what? Giving birth to many than the place that it was first given. There we have the Hebrew also. The Hebrew people use the mark, they use it to mark their graves. With what? With a spring of acacia for this very reason, the immorality and other reason. So aligning with what the missionaries believe in the afterlife, the acacia tree represents their enduring immortal souls. Do you see that? So that is going for like transforming, like we were talking about immortality. Yes, that's the word. That's how we pronounce it. So you only watch and then you look at what word it is. Do you understand what I'm saying? You didn't know that the same word is what we're saying. That same word began the morality. This. So that's why when you are doing moral life, you'll be immortal being. When you are living immoral, then you become become opposite, not benefiting to this, but it will make you flesh only, to rot. So throughout ancient history, like I told you, so it's just aligned with all of that. And immortal souls. So when you compare the reason being moral lessons to what? To the Canaan land, you know what I'm saying, referring to Canaan. The Canaanite land that, the people who are living on now. That you have to have it. So in other ways, let the Lord lead us in the most reality. Yes. So the immorality and immoral, so immorality and then immortal, they are in the concept and conversation. That failure to be in this, you will not be that person immortal. Immorality will let you be what? Like more fleshy, disrespectful, and breaking the law, which will make you what? Defile in the flesh entirely. That you won't be mentioned anyway. Because your flesh, they don't need it. You are not transforming. You don't hold a part in their truth. So that's the main reason for soul purposes. That when you compare even the population here and then which I say is the purpose. To be more in population, less in understanding, having more suffering is immoral life, which is what? Not to take of immortality. You are not thinking of that place. So and what's about ark of what? The ark of so what's happening? The ark of covenant. So you see all the things that they use in that place. Then when you see it, are you worshiping in something nonsense than what they claim it has been given from the Lord who created the world? Is that what they are keeping? So in the word, they told you only wise person. And say, I don't respect any rule because you are not the one who fight for this. You fought against it for lack of knowledge. That's why I'm now showing you what you don't know and what you don't have. May this function, as spiritually they kept it, may it also break open any partial corruption and the blood of our flesh and release our flesh out of any chain and unclean spirit. I am not one with any child nor any unclean spirit. I'm not the one you have to say you are making two people duality. I don't have anything. I have a path above. I will pay for babe. Now verse what number 10. Okay, let's talk about 9. So 9 says what? The Ark of Covenant can be found in the Bible like all this thing I needed. So Freemason also what drawed significance and symbolism from dates what today. Now it represents the Jewish continuous giving of something or for as you do it to be given that he gave. It's not a word to be abused today, forgiveness. It's not because of a sin that we have the word forgiveness. It is for that which you do that he may give you. To give or to be given is the reason. That's all that we're saying. And of what? And their transgressions. That's what I'm saying. Then we have the Masonic altar. So what's the altar? So if I be in the presby, then I have an altar's meaning. And we have it. And this color, when we meet the black, look at it. What? And I told you. That's why if truly I'm the one, then you see these things being given. I've never seen this in the Freemason color like you're saying. But I have it. Let me show you that. Where is it? Let's compare. You see this part and this ones, the colors. Let's see all this thing if it's not on my channel. But let's look at what I'm saying, the color here. Why are we not talking about the colors? Wow, that's the color. Watch carefully. So we are trying to also have so here in this space. So this one, look at it. Look at it. So that when I did my thing, all this thing I did it, then the other thing had crashed in the different hard drive, leaving it the main thing. But I designed so I can do it all the time. You know, it's just something I have to show you. Now let's take a look at how even the colors. Look at the color. Does that mean I have worked with them? No. Are you a master than myself who made it happen? Watch here. Is that not? Am I the one who have to say, look at it, just watch, carefully, watch. Look at it. What color are we not seeing here? Even the gold and all the reflection, look at it. And you are seeing a new dimension showing what is new. How is the colors showing there? What are we saying? No, some of these things, it never happened. Look at what I saw. Even what? When we are saying soul traders. Wow. All the command that I put on it. Wow, what? Yeah, look at it. Look. Look at the seat. Oh my word. Look. Look at the seat. Look at the triangle here. That is the roof. Look, this is the roof. These are now that we are discovering, even though I've done it already. Look at it. This triangle that I put here and all of that. And look at this. Look at the things here. So if it is new and they now design it to fit even the best of this news, so indeed it is. And you see that what the V and any other thing and many things I will show you. And the color transformed to the color of this person. So that if indeed we are the true colors of what we're saying, look at this now. Let's see the color. What color do I hold down in my flesh? Look at it. Don't see the color in it. No, look at my face. Do we see the color there? No, do we see it? That's what, even my lip. Look at my lip. Do we not see the color there? Do we not see it? Oh, just watch here. Do we not see it? Is it not found? Or we are here to go and look for somebody to represent it? That even when we need it now, we have to go look for somebody to represent the color. Then we get them paid. Oh my word. That's a real art. That's a real art of the Lord. Art He. So we get it. So don't try the Lord for even just watching these things, arranging and telling what it is. So supernatural. That's why some of these things, when it becomes supernatural, they say, how did it? Yes. And then I show you what? Look, this side and this side. I want to tell you, this side light, this side light, and even the sunflower, the seed in it, showing you colors. What I use here tells you who made it, even this. So when they now transform the world to what I am or what we are now, that is spirit working and proving. Look at it, and the star that is light. This is what they say. When it is found anywhere, you go and add it where to US, so that it's like we are having what 51 stars, which makes it now 6, not 5. So US having 5 stars. That when we find mine and add to it, it will become more than 50 stars. So 51 stars. Which will make it what? You are seeing beyond righteousness now. That is why the righteousness and the superpower goes on to that place. Do you not see? So what I see in the darkness, that's what made it. And they now show you where they also use this. Because I've never been to any of their rooms. And I put where? 6 here. Look at it. Even what I'm doing. Telling you how it is and what you have to do, what you have to know. This is it. The Lord will never fail to give it to a Lord or land that keep well the rule. I can give the best to any road because I'm not the one living with them. You better know I'm not one of that. So look at the beauty. How I can build and you are seeing the colors. Even the colors on the building. Look at that. Let's see. Okay, this one, we can talk about it later. Look, even you can find it. If I had to mix the colors that we're talking about. All of that, you have to see it. How we get it. So supernatural. All right, so get back to, so get in front of this way. And here we got it. So that's a Masonic altar. Look how beautiful indeed it is. Because I stand before it and we do it. Oh my word. So I sleep. On your child, can I sleep? Oh, can I sleep? So they're also going to tell you that like many religious entities, that the Masonry or the Masonic altar represent a place where communion can what? Can take place with a God. Or do they go there and call what you call in your home or at the shrine? They don't go and call what is at the shrine or what you have. They call this same name because that's what they are looking at. You say that today you have to know, just watch and look at it. That when you see they that have power, you think they are enemies to you because you are under law, subject to the law. That is what is written. There it's where the holy book are stored as well. So if they have their book written with the scriptures, however, not as you name it, it doesn't make them a different thing. That you want to say, oh, he is rather antichrist. No. We can be anti anybody, but we are telling you what we are doing. We are not in the blood sacrificing somebody. That's what we're saying. So let's get a cable tower. The cable tower. Look at it. This is what they have been telling us. They should bind us. Hey, and they've been doing to most people. Look, if not caretaking like myself, I would have been bound. But my own, how they bind it, they will look for a macho man. Let's say when you go to the hospital, then they have to look for a macho man to bind it like this. But they don't bind myself with rope. So that is a fear for them to have ever died. But they talk about it, the rope, all the time. But I've never been bound with rope. I'm not the one they can bind with rope. To any level, they've never been able to bind us with rope. I've never seen myself sleeping and rising up and seeing myself being chained. No. Like, I'm not that person. This is a very different person. And they say what the cable tower is what? Even on my channel, we have this. The blue for maybe other things and purposes. That myself, even using cables to do works. So this is attached to a Freemason's robe. Represent a promise. Like I told you, those who were supposed to be here in the end, yet they have not been here, they missed it. Others have been able to make it happen. So that he will help his brother however much he can. As long as it was within the length, you see it, of his town, or like if he told rope. He can lose it beyond himself and get what? Naked. Or he can also tighten it too much because of you and then lose something. So that's the meaning for the rope right there. That why the length of the rope is what? Or the cable tow rope is so important that it measures. It holds measures already. It measures something is happening there. No chicken. Walk out. So that place, there's a healing you need. Move the dog and check it out. Move the spirit of unclean. Any invocation to a mixed mouse. Come out of here. This is not a person who was born in any beast. Don't call me by names of things. You are the one spoiling this. And I told you I will never forgive. So don't ever think I will forgive you. I'm telling you. Me, I'm not afraid of the kind of non-business. When I do that, I say I will forgive you. I'm not a fool. I won't forgive you. I won't pardon you nonsense. The Lord told you already. For the angels are not pardoning your transgression. So I'm not working in your capacity. I'm working in the things that confirming what you are doing and what is above you. I'm not in the level with you in any way. Nobody's on my level. You are not a virgin. How can you be a level with us? And if I'm here to give birth, you have already given birth. There are things you can't compete. Don't try it. Don't even try it. And what? And the capable and how capable the brother is in. So I'm not somebody you are giving, yet I'm not telling you, teaching, keeping it, and you think it's your Lord. There's no Lord of yours who understand what I'm saying than what they have done, testing and knowledge giving. Then say yes. When they mention that was what is given written. You have never given us anything. I have never been given anybody thing. If I work as a manager and I get paid, you have never given us money. You have never given me my food. My home have never received from you anything. And you are sending the children of what? Disobedience and respect. You don't even know what is disobedience. When the one who have worked in all the highest places is walking on the street and you are calling him nonsense. So I bet you can't build me with the world. You can't kill me to build the world. I'll break it down. There you know my strength. You will see the something there. Then as in terms of being what? Able to assist his fellow Freemason. That's what is in the Bible. Then Masonic shoe. I have no Masonic shoe, yet I wear shoe. Look. That's simple. You say it right? Anything that is hard in leather, I can't wait. Because my flesh is different from you. I can't wait. I just wear something simple to my foot. Anything hard, like a shoe like this, like safety shoe, hard, I can't wait. I'm not the reason they wear it. Like to their level, they can. I can wait. I can wait. Like to say, oh, because of work. No, I always work without those things that I've been. Yeah, that's another level. Because of the thing, it will hurt my skin. It will tear my skin, and my foot is even different. The angel foot. The big one is leading the path already. And then following to the next. Then third one. Then fourth. Then fifth. No small boy is leading my path. It is in first, second, third, fourth, fifth. That's how it is. My finger, my toenail is not like my hand. I have to say it like this, not like this. My own is what? First leading. Second, third, fourth, fifth. So while you are wearing shoe, you should understand. Look, I have shoe. What is it? I can look. I used to wear this. I can wear this. You see this? On the let me show it. Maybe you can see it well. You say I can wear this. I can wear many other things. I can wear, not just I can wear. Look, I can wear this. Even this one I wear it and it's in the design. Look, you see this? You see the color? You see why we lace it? Look. You see it? You see down? This is how quality it should be. So if I stop using this, it will pain me that I have stopped using it, but I'll use it. Why? It is a special thing that I have to have, and then I don't think I have to lose it. Look at the down. We want it the way it is. Since I purchased it, how many years ago? So the down is the main footwear. Look, it continues to be. So I need to use that. Look, I use this. You see it? And I use any other thing. Look, I use this. So that if I'm not a sprayer, or if I don't pink, or if I don't care, look, I use this. You see it? I hope you can see that. Do you see it? You want operation? You see it? Look at how beautiful it is when we are using things. Look at my very hand or my wrist. Is my wrist showing you corners? Look at it. Is my wrist showing you corner? Is it showing you like a yeah? So that if I give you, you will know that I'm not a joke. You may think of being fat, whatever. I don't care what you are. I'm telling you, what you are doing is against the law. It's against the law. Apart from that, there's no such law. That any law that will begin or that will pop up again is just a news to upgrade you. But they won't come and condemn the things that were giving life. If you give life, you know what we throw away. So nobody has been called together with us to compete with us in any way. There, we got it. Let's go. Then they call it what? Even to say, okay, the beehive. We also have it. All these things is in Nkonya. And I have it. And the beehive, sometimes it grows in the left ear. What you created, I'm showing you now. You are the one who came and created the beehive in our left ear. You the one with the hospital. You did it. Now I'm showing you your secret. What you did. You pay for it. This one, you see the beehive. Once I see the beehive, I am showing you what you created in my neck. The injection you gave. That creates those things. And that I have had to talk and talk and talk. This thing that has been growing is a demonic thing. I don't like things like this. I can eat up honey, but I don't like to see things in a way you think is pleasing. It's never pleasing to us. So you don't have to have it grow in somebody. So if not for the prayer and this side, sometimes it will grow like a bone heel like this. Then I'll point it. Sometimes I'll break it, bam, then it's finished. Then it will disappear. You don't know what it is. Can you break something inside your own flesh? You don't know what you did. I have to show you once I see it, I know. I'm not the one to have this growing in. Then the mosquito, then they are creating problem in the head again. You don't know all this is wrong you have done. Wrong thing, the Lord will show you. If you have never called us in, and I'm the one calling. If you don't do any good life, if you don't live a good life, this is a virgin calling. We are not calling anybody for it. I won't even talk about it. Then the coffin, even I have it on my channel, a very powerful one. I have a coffin not because I've killed somebody dead and buried or buy a coffin. I can show you right now. Yeah, let's look for it. Hi, let me show you. The Charles, the son and great beloved one, the archangel. Hey, let's go look for it, so that they'll know the Lord that indeed. We didn't complain. Huh? When you need it to be prepared or whatever, I didn't have to tell you any nonsense. So we are looking for it, looking for it. So I have to just look at it. Let's see, picture cameras. I'm not looking for it. So some of the things should be available readily here. If I don't get it, we just have it. It's on my channel. Just that any day I have to show it, it shake the world. To show that you have not done what you have to say. So if you are seeing some people and trying to fuck around or going over this, it doesn't mean I've called anybody here. You are just watching people I've worked with and work with and all of that. Well. So on internet live. So showing you things you can find and things I'm not showing you. Oh yes. To show you that I am not the one who came taking your money and running away with it. Hey, watch carefully. At least to show you that I got to look like even this. That very day reason I have to buy this. Normally I don't wear black. Oh shit. Look at myself in it. Are you the one? No, are you the one? Who can wear this and you say what? This because I wear it. And I continue to tell you, if I show that, even to wear this and show you. Look at my mouth and face. Beautiful showing the side. Every time I take a picture, you have to look at a different person in a more beauty. How? Watch carefully. Watch carefully. So if I don't show you that and I even show you this, there it is. So I'm not the one showing people and cheating. I got child who show whatever you call it. So I don't have an issue claiming whatnot or whatever. Look, if you don't look, hold on. I can be showing too much of that. I've had enough. Let's probably watch here. Like you see myself standing here and watch myself. So it's myself throughout. That if I want to show you, there are some pictures I may not show. You know, I don't want to like this. Ha! We'll definitely have it here. Oh my word! Oh my word! So this is myself dressed in the same color. Watch. And you see that very day. You see myself. That's temple right there. You see myself how I dress. I train well for this game. And this is also one of my cousins. Look, one of my Tete family other side. This is called Collins. So why I'm calling it this Rejoice Due Holari. That's my other sister from different father. That's the one they begot for a nation, a different nation, the Whitestone and Frega. However, they live in Nkoyande. So that I tell you, you see why she has to dress and with a bandana on. I have to show you, so that you can't be doing wrong thing against the one who look at the color even the dressing. That very day, that my father, her father is different to talk of what biologically. But this myself, you see how we get dressed. So this one is from my main family, and that my grandfather, the teacher, his daughter had this son, and myself. So we have this family here, and myself also have this family here. And see how they were hot, enjoying themselves, and I was hot. Look at myself, different laughter, because I show you I am that level. I wasn't showing you what any teeth, but I show you even how they have to force me to do. I tell you, if you have never made a battle and won, I have to show you reason that you think you are the reason. You are not the real sons. We made a thing and you say what? So this lady and myself, we were born, but that she was born to her father as a mason, which carpenter. That is a carpenter. And myself born to my own, completely engineers to everything. That made it. And myself, you can compare with. And this as it is. So that I don't have any direct sister, I don't have any direct brother than my direct sister the Lord take away. That was the same Sunday. So I have a direct sister that should have been one-on-one following my age. That is the Lord, the one the Lord take away. That evening. That same day. You even if I don't say evening, that same day. And the Lord took it away. So I've been commenting on this day or lately. Because it was Sunday princess. She was a princess, so I don't think it should have been done. You can't take a princess daughter into death. Whatever it is, you know, you shouldn't do that. So I made it. And now you think I'm a baby. I've had a battle, many battles. You can't live with the things that you don't see. Yet I live. So let's see if we can find that thing. This is that right there. Agada. This is my Agada clan. Look, the plastic chair. And I erect this. This canopy there. That's the thing I used my money for. But I didn't buy the coffin. Because the coffin had to be made also from his family again. Like other people he has in a different family. Let the bamboo also be. And that place here is in the school. That's one of our homes. This one is close to the professor home. The other home. It's just right there. This is where my company let his people to come. And then I cook for them to eat. I don't think they are remembering that good. So they have eaten my home food. Cook. They can't have any power than how we made official thing. You can't come and be moving yourself. If you eat my food, come out. And let me show you powers. Now you have to honor the person. I've never attended any of their funeral or wedding. Because I don't have time for certain things. But this one was that notion that you should know the Lord. That made it. Look at my neck and beauty. Look at how we can make in free time. Look at what I was showing you. Are you my equal? When will you grow? This is 2016. 2016, I'll be showing you what? Difference of myself. Look, you can't see my, look at the skin that we have here. And you don't see the hue. That I will be showing you of many. Let me show you another thing and stop that. I don't think you have ever had even anybody. And when I came here to my, this very location, I brought this food. This food. That was the trade, you see the three things. I brought this and then this oil. And the food I have to eat, instant noodle, Gino, in tins, and then what? Milk tins like needles. For my life that I've worked there and on what? Network marketing, business building artists. Paying money and building them, building somebody else too. That when you pay, they will be eating. And when it's also your turn, you also withdraw when you mature to that level. That's what I have it. So I have not eaten somebody's money. How we pay for them to be enjoying and until we also get there and eat, it's not somebody's money. It is investment. I have not carried your food or money here. Look, as I show you where, this place. Watch, I'm doing more presentation than you want to have a look. Show the thing. There's it. This is myself again. How do you think you get rest and you are beautiful? Look, my wristwatch. Working for people is the reason this thing had supernaturally been taken away. Who are you to say you know this? Look at myself. That's the office of this food. Once I work as a manager, I work in many places. Look at my neck. Look at the beard. Look at my hair custom. What I say? You think I'm a baby? You don't even look at any of the things and you say what? Look at myself. Where did you say this? Look at myself. That's what meal gate. Watch there. Is that not myself? Or the lip is your lip? Or the nose is showing, pointing well? Or your eyebrow is showing? Look at my shaping. I always cause my, you see my ear? This is the most archangel showing you in the youth. How you don't know the mighty challenges we've gone through. We are seeing the gold right there. So you need someone to understand something. As I'm not a level with you anyway, whatsoever, and what have you. There is thing that we're talking about. Look, here is it. You want us to see something? Look, this is the thing that I wear there. That's a bracelet. You know, I want to show you crypto-organic thing. Let me show you how I empty it. The money that we were using for healing ourselves and somebody. Now, right now, most of these things I've kept it for many reasons. But this one show up itself. This is a crypto-organic. Look at it. This one. You see this on the screen? That's crypto-organic. This one, the other one that you see, this one is cardio. We even see this one. I'll show you the original thing. So this one is cardio, procardio. This one is procardio. Look at the brand, things that we used to have and live on naturally, high expensive because in dollars. And for healing purpose, where did you build yours? Let the food that we eat in the ancient and Asia angels, let them resist and rebuke you. That if I be a star and you don't know, if I be a billionaire, Let the Lord prove you. What you have caused in this life, I told you I won't forgive you. So just throw it and hit somewhere. What I hold physically, look, this one. Here it is. Look at it. Original. What is on it? Watch carefully. That's what Uno Premier. Are you holding it that you want to say that? You are the one who worked there. Now I want to show you that. As some 8 in 1 premium black coffees, as that is stevia. All of that. Why? Then we have what? This one, sodium acrobate, which is Artemis. All of it for just 5 minutes. Look, this is a crypto organic. Look at it. So when we came and we are in our crypto and things, you don't know what the Lord is doing. The name crypto is the name of a creator. It's one of the forces. So don't just think in the gold like crypto, Bitcoin, and that you don't know. That's it. The same thing. Can't you see it? Oh, are we watching? I want to see. Are we watching well? Watch. Do we see it here or I'm lying to you? So lie to yourself. Is that not the same? Watch carefully. Is that not the same? Watch there. What? What is here? What is here? You don't see the Uno Premier? Have you schooled there? Have you also come with anything? Look, first help. And what? Crypto organic. Just say it. If you don't see it here, oh, what? Let me even smell inside. Look how it was packaged with this. This. Only for health, giving and healing. That if you are a wise person, look for health. Balance it. Some of you, you have been led by something else. So I can only talk about it. So we are sitting, right, and talking. Until day and night. The gold is reflecting the lighting and all of that. We got it live before our own light. I didn't want to, most of this things I just got up and burned because sometimes there's space. And I didn't just want to burn it. It's in Nkonya, if I want to say it. The cappuccinos, or I can take you to my online and then you see the things. Or it's on my channel, just that I don't want to be showing it. I can come and show it now and you see what I'm saying. Oh, well, get up. Some of them, they are, oh yes, this. Maybe we can't live in. I'll try to show that. Let's see if we find that here. Well, maybe. If we don't get it here because I've replaced it, or it has been taken for something else. So it's in one of the things, like sometimes I don't want to just, yeah. And on the very day, look, I told you where my sitting is. Look, I was right here. And you could see my real self. Look, see myself here. So if I don't get to talk about it, who are you? Look at the same person again. Why can you be as a great person sitting in this power? Look at my color reflecting. And he was right behind here, laid here. But I couldn't watch him. I couldn't watch him. And this will show the truth. And almost everything that I used to say on them, they have to pick out the things like this. And when I sit here, you see my skin was changing again. Because I told you how the Lord is. I look at the smallest phone thing that I was holding. It's a Vodafone phone. Yes. And you see this, look at this. Even this symbol next to myself. And see where I have to sit. Yeah, on this red one. That will show you. If you are the one who sits on it, show us the word. And let the Lord know what you truly say. You have made a battle. So I've had all these battles before, working as a manager before these things are here to, yes. So you can't say that you want to take somebody's power, father, or whatever way. And then we have it also later taken. So if I'm not as I train, how do you have to lower to the level? You don't see that? Look at, we were talking about even the food. This one I just show you here. Let's see it. You look at my color of thing. Color as I don't just select, but the color of my things should be real as different. Look at myself. Look, just watch. Look at my footwear and we're out. Just using this. Look, you say this is the same thing. So it's a witness that all of this can be a spiritual thing. Look at it. What I prefer to use or wear won't be what you probably understand. That when I'm doing spiritual thing, look. You see this? If I don't cook, I don't think we have to show things that comes with cooking. Do you really absorb that? Do we cook? I cook. It's a supernatural thing. Huh? So maybe the other one, just leave it. So these are all symbolic to them. Not that when you see this there, it means you are killing people and whatever. No. Even the shape will tell you what they are trying to say. Alright, so that's it for purple. I don't have to tell you the function of this. Some of these things you just know it. Even to know, and they said the Euclid or the Euclid. Look at it here. Look at it. You see it? So whatever soever talking of that, if the Lord himself finds his way to flesh and someone's commitment, you have to allow it. If not, you will not gain. You will lose it. So these ones, they are symbolic things and symbol and spiritual to get recognition or recognized when you have it. Look at it. I don't have to talk about it once you are seeing it. So this is not where you say, when we the wise people are doing our things, that you make somebody full of nonsense coming to judge what he doesn't know. That we know the Spirit can be working in them, but that won't be what we are. Have these gone anywhere to be killing somebody than the greatest story and the healing and the happening building? Wow, then they have to celebrate 70 years. So the 70 year means I have come at a time, 7 generations. Look at their number. Even look at these people. Look at the number here. Why? It means on this platform, it's not a common platform. It is asked from above. Oh yeah, it's from above. It means that it's not a popular kind of thing you want to talk about. So we got it. There we earned the brokers. So we've been building. Che. So chop as it is necessary talking about. Many hours we've had to talk. So if you had it as an opportunity like this, you would have had it. So I'm not a person as a fish. No bad. Yeah. So we are probably ending the broadcast here, and we'll have to start on a different platform for another thing.